Hey guys, so this is Question 11 here, and today we're going to be doing Terraria today. Now, I did a video a little bit ago talking about my wisdom teeth, and I did get them pulled. I'm still recovering, but I've recovered to the point where I can now speak without it hurting. So I thought I'd do a video here and just basically play Terraria as long as possible. So I did a video, and I asked you guys to vote on which game you wanted me to play next. And most of you voted on Terraria and Silent Hill 2. So I decided that I was going to do Terraria first because it's easier to record. And then at some point, if I have the chance to, I will record Silent Hill 2. I don't want to make any promises because the last time I did that with Fallout 2, it didn't work out. Fallout 2 actually had a few issues where it could not record. I tried using like 3 different programs, and I'm still confused in the whole process of trying to make it work. So yeah, I'm not gonna make any promises, but Terraria is the first game I'll be playing. Today is basically just gonna be a little rundown of the game. I've already made a character, and I made like a tiny little house. Not a big deal. Yeah, I'm basically just gonna play as long as I can to the point where I get bored, or the point where my voice starts hurting because of my teeth, and then I'm just gonna stop there. So this is gonna be somewhat of a test video. It's gonna be just the introduction to this game. So hopefully you guys enjoy watching. And without further ado, here we go, Terraria. Alright, so let's go and jump right into the game. So as you can see, I've already made my character. He's this sort of older looking guy with green hair, green beard, and he's wearing sort of multicolored clothes. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the game. So for those of you that do not know, Terraria is a game in a way like Minecraft. You can sort of build things, craft things, you can fight things, but there are some key differences in Terraria that make it much different. For starters, you can see that it is this two-dimensional world. It's not three-dimensional. There are also there's a lot of different characteristics that differentiate this one from Minecraft. The way that you build things is different. The way that you craft things is different. The objectives in this game, I would say, are different as well. In Minecraft, it's more of about, building structures and sort of just like collecting a certain mass amount of resources. Whereas this game is more about building up a character and making him stronger. And sort of fighting these in-game bosses that they have set up. You can do the same thing as Minecraft and sort of create buildings and whatnot, but this game seems more focused on strengthening a character, so it has more of a main focus on the RPG element, more so than it does like a single-player sort of create your own building, idea. But I mean, it's free roam. You can pretty much do whatever you want. As you can see here, I have this basic little building I built. I basically took down some trees and I made 4 walls. The reason why you want to do this is because at nighttime enemies come out, same thing as in Minecraft, and you need some way to protect yourself. So before I go and do any like building or whatnot, I guess I'll just show, for any of you that haven't played this game, basically, you start out with copper short sword, copper pickaxe, and a copper axe. The axe is used for chopping down trees, pickaxe is used for digging, and the sword is used for basic fighting. Here's a first level enemy, slime little guy. Not a big deal with slimes. These are basic enemy types. Killing them will usually get you copper coins and gels, and I believe gels are used for either healing items or for like lanterns, I think. So basically, before I do any digging or anything like that, I think I'm just going to start off by kind of just walking around, just showing you guys a little bit of stuff. So this is a mushroom here. You can harvest mushrooms. This is a bit of a tougher slime. Oh, also you can see the enemy's health by just kind of mousing over them. This guy has 9 out of 25 health left. So I'm just going to go ahead and kill him. And as you can see, the damage pops up above where the character or the NPC is. Your health bar is at the top, and it says life 96 out of 100, and then you can see your health displayed in the hearts here. You can increase your health, but you have to collect certain items for that, and it does take some time. I have actually played Terraria and beaten it before, but my character was deleted, and I decided I'd just start a new one for you guys. This here is actually iron. You can kind of tell the difference. This here is stone. Ooh, enemies. This here is stone. You can tell by the coloration of actual material, and the stuff on the right side is actually an iron. So basically, you know, that's how you tell the difference between, you know, certain materials. Your health does recover over time. It's just not as quickly right now. I believe you can get an item to restore health faster later on, but yeah. So iron is good to have because you can make tools out of it. You know, it's kind of the same mentality as Minecraft, where getting iron lets you make iron tools, and iron tools are good. They are better than copper. They are better than stick and stone tools. Oh, so there's also an element of water to this game. There are specific water type enemies, and well, I mean, water doesn't necessarily mean anything special. There are certain areas that do have water as a specific area for specific items, but that doesn't come in until later. There's actually quite a few specific items for specific areas, but right now it doesn't necessarily matter. I'm a basic level character. There's nothing really special about this guy too much. I haven't leveled him up. I literally just started him, so essentially this is just going to be me and you, and we're going to be playing some Terraria. I'm going to try and do my best to explain certain things about Terraria, and you know, for people who haven't played it before. And this is just sort of like a test video. I don't really know. I don't think I'm going to get too much done. You know, I'm pretty much just going to show you the basics. As you can see, it's starting to get kind of later in the day. The sun's going down. The color is changing. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the wood here, and we're going to go ahead and finish off the wall. So that basically protects us from any enemies on the outside. Also, this guy here is the guide. You spawn with him every time you start a new game. Oh, right, and if you right-click on him, then he can talk to you. And essentially, what this guy will do is he will just give you little helpful tips and hints. They're useful if you don't know how to play the game. But I'll be honest with you, if you're confused about Terraria, it's better just to go into Terraria wiki.net. It'll have basically everything set up for you. Whereas the guide itself, he pretty much gives you hints. He gives you hints that are sort of closer towards where you are in the stage in the game. Like, he'll give you a hint saying, oh, this is how you craft an item, or this is how you get a certain material or something. Whereas if you go on wiki.net, all the information's already there. You don't really have to wait for the guide to eventually tell you what you need to do to get to another stage of the game. And so, you know, that's a little bit easier. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Alright, so let's see here. It's been a while since I played Terraria. I do actually forget how to craft things, so let's go ahead and ask Brett here about crafting. Okay, so I guess we've entered in a crafting menu. Like I said before, I kind of forget exactly how to enter this menu, but yeah, this is the crafting menu. And if you look on the right here, you can see the certain different types of items that you are able to craft. And if you want to craft something, you can simply click on it and it'll give you the information of what you need to craft it on the right side. So we got the workbench. Let's go ahead and make a workbench. All you have to do is simply click on the item once it's already selected and then place it somewhere in your inventory. And then simply you will now have the item. Crafting, like it says in the thing. Oh, they're using a lot of noises. Okay. We should also probably make some torches. I believe we have some slime. So let's go ahead and make as many torches as possible. Torches are good for keeping enemies out of your home. So let's go ahead and equip that there, and that one goes there. Okay, so let's do torches first. Now for torches, just left click, and then you can place them on the buildings itself. To make a torch, you need a stick and a slime, and slimes are basically just what you get for killing slimes. So, alright, as you notice now, there are zombies kind of hanging around the building, and this is common and normal. This is what happens at nighttime. You can fight the enemies to gain money, and money comes in handy later when you start getting merchants. But I will get into that much later. So let's see here. Now that we've got a workbench, let's go ahead and place that here. And I think that if we just click on the bench, right-click on it. I know there's a way we can use the bench. I'm just trying to remember exactly what it is. I actually don't remember any of the controls. Let me look at... Oh, there we go. Hold on a second. Okay, I see now. Okay, so apparently to access your inventory and for crafting as well, you just simply hit the escape key. And I think if we're next to the crafting table and we hit the escape key, yeah, it does that. Okay, so if you're next to a certain item, like a crafting bench, you simply hit the escape key and it takes you right into the crafting menu and it gives you access to the workbench. Now, since we don't really have any kind of materials to make, you know, a certain items, I'm just taking a look here. What we want to do is we want to make an iron pickaxe, but I'm trying to remember exactly how to do that. You got to bear with me a little bit. It's been a while since I actually played this game. You know what? Just give me a second. I'm going to go and look up on wiki.net, so don't waste your time. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I just looked on wiki.net, and essentially you need stone, a torch, and sticks to make a furnace. We do not have enough stone. We did not mine enough. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of trying to make an iron pickaxe, is simply we're going to start digging. Hold on, I gotta use the copper first. As you can tell, it's still nighttime, so there's probably not too much I can do here without, you know, basically endangering myself because I'm too low of a level to do anything interesting. So we're just gonna start digging. Give me a second. Okay. And the idea with digging, especially in sort of your house or just in this game in general, is you want to dig in sort of a stair pattern until later on in the game when you can get items that allow you to climb up the walls. Like for right now, I'm simply just going to do sort of a downward stair pattern. And that'll allow me to get back up if I get stuck or if I fall somewhere. This is sort of the uninteresting part of Terraria and of Minecraft as well, sort of the whole process of just digging. I think it's more interesting to the person who actually does the digging and less so to the people who are actually watching the video. Let's just see here. I guess let's try and find something interesting to talk about for a little bit. Let's see. Well, as you all know, I recently got my teeth pulled out or removed. That was very painful. I apparently have a high tolerance to anesthesia. I think it's because of my size. I'm 6'4", so I'm a fairly big guy. You know, I'm not exactly like a twig. So my body, I guess, reacts differently to anesthesia than other people's. So it took me a lot more anesthesia to become numb. And I'll be honest, it wasn't all that pleasant getting my teeth ripped out. I could feel them doing most of the operation, a lot of pulling and yanking. One of my teeth actually was what they call embedded in my gum line. So that essentially means that it was just sort of glued in or hooked into my gums, and it basically made it very difficult to take out. So that one required a bit more pulling and ended up bleeding a little bit more than my other teeth were. So essentially it was not very pleasant, and I ended up having to spend about an hour at the dentist's office, more so than I thought I was going to. So that wasn't very fun. That was pretty bad. I was not enjoying myself too much, and I'm just glad it's over with. Alright, so now you're starting to see, as you dig into the world of Terraria, you'll notice that we're coming upon sort of like a cavern. This is a normal thing about this game. And essentially what you want to do is once you become into this area of a cavern, for one, you want to be careful of the enemies, because it's a darker area. Enemies are more likely to spawn. So the enemies here are these floating eyeballs, and as you can see, they do a lot of damage. And I just died. Dying is okay. Don't have to worry about dying. You just respawn. I think I have it on soft mode or soft core mode, so it's not really that big of a deal. All I have to really do is go back down and collect my money. Yeah, as you can see, these eyeballs are pretty much kicking my ass. I'm not really doing too good against them. I'm just too low of a level to deal with them. So I think that for now, I'm just going to block off the top here. And I'm just going to keep placing torches as I go. I'm actually... Let's see. So we obviously don't want to just jump off here. So what we're going to try and do is build a little pathway like so. We're going to try and get a staircase going. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's just knock this out. Essentially, at the start of this game, before you really get anything that allows you to, allows you to travel easier, like a hookshot or something, you want to just simply get the whole staircase mentality going, because it'll make building a lot easier, or just traveling in general a lot easier when you're just starting off in this game. One of the main goals of Terraria is to find a lot of treasures, or just in general a lot of materials to help you increase your character's abilities. What I like to do is I usually like to just sort of start digging down into the center of the earth. Clearly I'm not a very high level right now, so it's going to be kind of difficult for me to level up, make a stronger character. But that's just how the game works. It has a natural progression, just like any other RPG element of a video game. It takes a while for you to get to a very high level. Obviously there are certain ways you can maybe skip the process by going online or getting help from somebody else that you know, but this is not what this is all about. I'm just trying to show you guys what I know about this game. Okay, it's kind of difficult to see, but there's actually a little jug there, and if you break it, then you'll get an item, and we got a lesser healing potion, which restores life when used. Now, you can swim in this game. We can't swim right now because we do not have the particular item that lets us do it. Okay, so here we go. This is one of the main objectives of this game. This is sort of what the addiction comes from in Terraria, which is just collecting items. Now, the jugs are nice, but they only give you small minimal items. This here is a treasure chest. I don't know if you can see it all that well just yet, but this is sort of like everyone's main goal in Terraria, is to find these treasure chests. Now, I'm actually surprised we were able to find one so quickly, but that is beautiful. So you just right-click on the treasure chest, and as you'll notice, we have a jagged aglet. Now, this is an equipable item, and there are items in this game. And essentially, the items increase your health or defenses or your abilities. So we're going to go ahead and equip that. We do want this. Let's just see where there we go. Okay, so we're equipping that, and our character doesn't change in his appearance. Some items do that, but this one does not. So this one's going to give us an increased move speed and damage. That's nice. And let's see, we got some copper bars, some shine potion. Potions in this game do anything from giving you more health to increasing your character's light or something like that. You can also breathe underwater. These are grenades. Now grenades you don't want to use right away. And grenades you typically want to save, because grenades are hard to find at the very beginning of the game, and they work sort of like excavating stuff or dealing with harder enemies. Now what I like to do with treasure chests when I find them is I like to mine them so I can use them for storage. Now let me see if I can remember. I think it's axe. I might not actually have the item that lets me do this. I'm just trying to see if I do. It's been a while since I played this game, so I kind of forget what some of the items do. Let me see. Yeah, you know, I think I need like a stone axe or like a mallet, which I do not have. So for now, we will just leave that there and get it later. Yeah. So essentially, this is Terraria. You know, the whole objective of the game is essentially just to collect things, search for treasure chests, jugs, and the deeper and deeper you go, the tougher it gets. But the bigger the rewards are. It's a fun and exciting game, and it's a hell of a lot of fun to play with your friends. I've played this game online a lot, and it tends to be really fun. I like to get in a big group of people and just sort of, like, you know, screw around. A lot of times I will happily help out people who are newer to the game, and I think before I decided to end the video or just do anything else, let's make a furnace. Now, a furnace is basically going to let us smelt things or just simply make things like copper or iron tools. So let's go ahead and get some of those going. And let's see here. I want to see if it's possible for me to make a hold on. Okay, right now it doesn't look like we have enough iron to make any tools, so that is totally and perfectly fine. You know, I'm not going to get off just yet. I'm actually going to do a little bit of exploring before I end the video, just because I don't think I've done quite enough yet. So yeah, I don't know. Terraria is a fun game. In terms of which game do I like better, Minecraft or Terraria, I don't think you can really compare the two games. Terraria certainly has some elements of Minecraft in it, but Terraria has its own, you know, way of doing things and its own objectives. I feel like Terraria is more of an RPG-based game, which lets you focus on your character more so than Minecraft, where it's more of an imaginative game where you try to build structures and try to use your imagination as the way to enjoy the game itself. Whereas this one is more objective-based. You can simply have fun and not have an objective with this game, and that's totally fine too. But really, I think this game is more goal-orientated. It really gives you more of an objective overall as to what you need to do. You know, because a lot of people, they always ask, like, you know, what's the point of playing Minecraft? You know, what is it all about? And Minecraft, if you don't really understand Minecraft when you start playing it, you know what I mean? Then you're probably never really going to understand. Whereas with Terraria, when you start playing the game, you start finding things, like treasure chests and jugs and stuff like that, and you start improving your character. And it's sort of just easier for maybe a more single-minded person to understand, like somebody who's just goal-driven, where they don't like to really use their imagination so much. You know, where sandbox games aren't necessarily their bag. I'd say that Terraria is more for them. Terraria is just one of those games where, you know, it's more for the people who are interested in playing to have a character leveled up, I guess. Like, it's for people who like MMOs in a way. Let's see, the first time I played Terraria, it took me about, I think, 2 weeks to get my character leveled up, or sort of leveled up, to the highest point, where I had the most health, the best weapons, the best armor. I defeated all the bosses, stuff like that. It took me about 2 weeks of playing, and that was basically playing nothing else but Terraria. I think for a casual gamer, this game would probably last you at least 2 months. For a more extreme gamer, such as myself, yeah, like about a week to 2 weeks, you know. I think this game doesn't necessarily hold up as long as Minecraft does. Minecraft, it took me, you know, at least 3 months to get over, and I'll be honest, I still go back to it. Whereas with Terraria, it's more of, you play it once, you get to a certain level, or you get to a certain point where you know, you feel like you've done your job, you've done your objective, and there's not really too much left for you to do. So it's just between the two games. You know, I can't really say I hate either one. I really don't. I love Minecraft. I like Terraria. I would just say that for me, Minecraft would last a lot longer in terms of interest. Whereas with Terraria, it's more like once you get your character up to a certain level, there's really not much to do. You know, they try to sell you on the whole idea of being able to build your own world, but it's too flat, it's two-dimensional, and you can add certain things and make certain worlds look interesting, but it'll never be like Minecraft. It'll never be like you can look at it from a third world or a third dimension, where you can see it above and you can just see your world come alive. It's not like you can make something that you know, you'll really be impressed by, because it's still just going to be a flat two-dimensional piece. So when it comes to Terraria, I don't really necessarily go for the whole crafting thing, or like using your imagination to make buildings or structures. I tend to just sort of, you know, go along and you know, just have a little bit of fun collecting items, doing dungeon crawling and whatnot. So I would say that Terraria is sort of like it's sort of like the dungeon crawler for Minecraft fans. You know, it still gives you that Minecraft kind of feel where you can explore and really have a lot of freedom and mobility, but it's not as, I guess, extensive as Minecraft is, you know? Does this game have benefits that Minecraft does not? Yeah, I would say so. You know, I would definitely say that in Minecraft, I do wish that there was more of like a reason to go killing enemies. I really wish that there were items that you could get that would make your character stronger. So Terraria definitely does fit the bill. Let's see. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all I can really think about with Terraria in comparison to Minecraft. Kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent there. Yeah, I'm about to die. Crap. I think I just lost my money too. That sucks. Okay, okay, cool. So I didn't lose all my money. I only lose a fraction of it. I'm not really sure how much that actually is. So, let's see. How much iron do I have? Let's see here. I wanted to craft some iron before I left. Let's see. There we go. There's the iron. Okay, and so we put the iron bars of that. Okay, I think we might have enough to make an iron pickaxe now. Let's see. I think we have to go to the crafting table. It should be on here somewhere, because I've got the stone. Oh, I've got the iron. And I've got the wood as well. So, let me see. That's odd. I don't know, it might be also one of those things where I don't have enough. Maybe I need an anvil? Oh, shit. Well, okay, let's make the anvil and put it down. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. There we go, okay. I think, yeah. Okay, so that's what you do with the anvil. The anvil's used to craft stuff like with iron and whatnot. Okay, well, considering that it's almost nighttime, I think I'm just gonna go see if I can't hunt a few slimes to make some more torches. One thing you want to do during the daytime, especially if you don't have enough torches, you want to go looking for slimes immediately, because the majority of enemies that spawn during the nighttime tend not to be slimes. They tend more so to be of the zombie variety or of the floating eyeballs, as you might have seen. I don't know if you guys were paying attention or not. It's starting to get really close to nighttime though, and I probably shouldn't be out here. But, you know, you never know what you'll stumble upon. As you can see, look at that. That is beautiful. Coming across some treasure chests and whatnot. So let's just go ahead and open that. And, if you click the loot all button, it gives you everything. And we'll just quickly go over the items. We have a shuriken, which is a throwing item. The bottle, which, can be used to store certain items. That's another potion for swiftness, some coins. So we're just going to loot it all. And let's go ahead. It's a little dark. Let's just go ahead and play something. You also notice that this game has a very unique lighting system with light and darkness. I think Minecraft is just sort of getting to that point where they're pretty unique on their lighting as well. But yeah. Let's go ahead and collect the treasure chest. This one has the throwing knives, same purpose as the shurikens, and the wooden arrows, same purpose as well. We got some potions for healing and some increased night vision. We're going to loot those. And it looks like we're running out of time. Might be able to kill this slime before nighttime. I don't want to die though. I might die from this guy. Screw it, we're just going to run by. As you can see, I'm a very low level, so there's not really too much I can kill. Trust me, as the game goes on, though, weak enemies like slimes and zombies won't even matter to you. You'll be able to basically kill them without even touching them. You know, like your mind will be enough to kill them, so. Okay, here's a green slime. This guy's pretty easy to kill. I think how I might do this Let's Play, I'm not exactly sure what you guys want to see, because it is a Minecraft style of game, so that does mean that a lot of videos are going to be of me essentially just collecting random materials or just digging around. They're basically just long videos where certain things won't necessarily be interesting. And a lot of times, I won't necessarily have the most interesting things to say to you guys, or the most interesting stories, so it might occasionally get boring. So I guess I'm just asking you guys, what do you want to see with the Terraria videos? Do you want to see 100% where I do every little thing, and I don't fast forward through anything? Or do you guys want me to basically play ahead and record the interesting bits, like the interesting treasure chests or the boss fights or whatever, or do you just want to take a journey with me and see my entire Terraria adventure and just see, you know, my mistakes, my triumphs, and all that stuff? I just want to know, what do you guys want to see from this Let's Play, if you want to call it that? And yeah, I don't know. Like, what do you guys want to see? Just let me know. Post in the comments below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you guys next episode. Bye-bye.